In this video, we're talking about how to make your husband feel loved.
We're lying to you a little bit here, but you can't really make somebody feel loved because...
You can't?
No.
That's what everybody wants.
Well,
Every woman wants to make her husband feel loved.
I know. Well, she wants love herself too, but she really wants him to feel loved. But some people have different capacities for feeling love, for giving love. It's all different.
And the other thing is that everybody's idea of what love means is different. If you did this, then that means I feel loved. If you did this, that means I'm not feeling loved. So it gets very complicated very quickly.
Right. And you know, one thing you can do if your husband doesn't feel loved by you is just simply ask, what would that look like if you felt love from me? And when has that happened before?
Yeah, this question of how to make your husband feel loved is one we get all the time. And what you just said, Susie, is so important that most women never stop to ask him.
And then don't argue with him.
Yeah, because that's what a lot of women, the women that become our coaching.
I do that.
Yeah, the women that become our coaching clients, that's what we find a lot of the time is, well, he said this, but
I do that. No, just stop and listen. Take it in. Don't get defensive. And you know, ultimately, he wants to feel important to you. I think, isn't that the bottom line, Otto?
Every man wants to feel important. And again, he has his own ways of thinking about, well, if she responds in this way, that means I'm important. Some guys, they think taking care of their woman is, really, showing love. Some guys being a good provider. Some guys being good in bed. Other guys being a good father. So it's on. I mean, a lot of different ways that a guy can look at, what it means to love you. But in this video, we're talking about how you can make your husband feel loved, and we do have a few tips for you.
Right. You can appreciate him. And that can look all kinds of different ways, but Otto was just talking about some ways he might be showing you love. So, appreciate the way he's showing you love.
Give him your attention. I mean, your total undivided attention. That's one of the big things when Susie and I got together is, we've told this story many, many times that, she would just be, picking up things around the house, and I wanted all of her. Not part of her, I wanted all of her. And I'm guessing that your guy in some way feels the same way. He wants all of you, not just part of you, or, not just, holding him at a distance, right, or, not talking on the phone and, watching TV or Facebook or whatever it is that you're doing. He wants all of you. Yeah,
so giving your undivided attention and also some of your time. A lot of times couples spend so much time apart that there's no we time, no together time.
Right.
So, make the time important enough that you share some of it, at least, of your day with him.
Our last suggestion that we want to make is no matter what it is that you're doing, watch what his response is. Watch what happens within him and notice what moves him more towards you and what moves him further away from you. And not just physically, but it can be physically, but also emotionally, energetically. What feels better? Sort of like getting an eye test at the eye doctor. What feels better? What feels worse? What pulls him closer? What repels him? And if you just simply notice that, I think your world and your relationship is going to change, as we like to say, way better for the better. So if you love this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button here on YouTube so you'll be notified of when we release brand new videos, because we're doing that all the time here. Also, be sure and go to our website, which is susieandotto.com. Get a free copy of our ebook, Passionate Spark Lasting Love. It's right there for you. Also, just remember, more than anything, just continue to open your heart. Open your heart a little wider and just open to love. and just know that you should do whatever it takes to keep the spark and your love alive as much of the time as possible. We're Susie and Otto Collins, and thanks so much for watching this video.